Yes, I am, babe.
Entire FNaF Timeline Part 2, let's do this.
Driving right past where he buried his son and the bar he got kicked out of. When Afton got home, he was met with his wife sitting in the living room watching TV, and Michael in his bedroom. Afton was a drunk and abusive father, and fully
we could tell.
Blamed Michael for what happened to his youngest son. Mrs. Afton tells him to leave Michael alone because he's had a tough day, but Afton doesn't listen. He goes over to Michael's room and pounds on the door, only for the door to be locked. He then makes his way around the house to try and find a way in from the outside, but once he gets to Michael's bedroom window, he notices that it's broken, and
Damn, wow.
Damn.
Michael was gone. Michael was so upset by what he did to his brother that he would sometimes see visions of Fredbear appear and disappear. Tonight,
oh, that's pretty interesting. Wow. Imagine seeing Fredbear just standing there in your room like that.
Yeah.
Fredbear appeared outside his bedroom window, and it almost felt like his brother was calling out to him from beyond the grave. This would happen frequently, and every time it did, Michael would run to the spot where they buried his younger brother, only to find that nothing had changed. His younger brother was still gone and buried in the ground. Afton knew Michael did this often, saying, "Ran off to that place again. He will be sorry when he gets back." The guilt of killing his younger brother haunted Michael in his real life, but also in his dreams. Michael would constantly have nightmares about the animatronic that took his brother's life. These
Oh, really? This is starting to sound a lot like FNAF 4.
were the exact same nightmares his younger brother used to have every night, now passed on to him.
Wow. Imagine that. Here we are in the FNAF 4 bedroom. Well, that's not creepy at all. Look at those claws. Nightmare.
Oh, his claws, those all. Maybe.
I heard running.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Nightmare Fredbear. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's very creepy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
He's even creepier with the flashlight on him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I've never seen
what do
Fredbear look like that.
What do I look like?
Even in the game, he doesn't look that creepy. My goodness.
Oh shit. He got in.
Oh shit.
He's fucked.
You were right on too, because I saw his leg there.
Oh shit.
Oh, that ain't good. Hey, Nightmare Fredbear.
After the death of Charlie, Fazbear Entertainment tried their best at covering it up. Fortunately for them and for William, the crime was committed outside, where no one was around to witness it. William was able to get away with everything, while Fazbear Entertainment never spoke of the incident again. The security puppet was quickly moved to the back room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where the retired Fredbear and Spring Bonnie suits resided. But
oh, goodness.
something was different about the security puppet. Dark tears now appeared on the mask of the animatronic.
See what I tell you from last time, Nightmare? The tears are from the puppet being possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark tears that weren't there before. This is something that Afton quickly noticed the next day when he went into work. He'd heard about what happened moments after he sped off. He knew the security puppet was found laying next to Charlie's body. So does that mean Charlie's soul now resided in the puppet? William definitely noticed that the puppet looked different, almost like it was haunted, almost like it was thinking. Other employees would eventually notice
Literally what the phone guy said in FNAF 2 as well.
the same thing.
I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere.
After realizing this,
Yeah.
security puppet may be possessed by the spirit of Charlie, Afton went back and looked at the crying child's Fredbear plushie, only to find that it also seemed to be haunted. The crying child feared for his life every single day, and that plushie was something he was able to cry and pour his agony into. Afton believed that this is what caused the plushie to appear haunted. It wasn't made alive by the spirit of his son, it was made alive by the agony and fear his son poured into it.
Wow! Can you imagine that? Like your Fredbear plush just being haunted like that. Oh my goodness.
Afton quickly became obsessed with the concept of haunted objects, and more specifically, the power of human emotion. He needed to—
This is where the second MCI, or... This is where the first MCI happened.
Find out if this is something he could take advantage of. Afton then used all of his money he made from Fredbear's and Freddy Fazbear's Pizza
bro must be loaded.
To build a giant underground facility directly under his house. It was here that he would try to recreate what happened with his son, to recreate the fear and agony he experienced. In order to do this, Afton didn't take any chances. He needed to replicate exactly what his son went through every day in order—
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
To do this, Afton built a replica of his house underground, along with his—
Yeah, I can see that. Oh my goodness.
Son's daily walk to Fredbear's family diner. He also built a makeshift bedroom where he could force kids to have the same nightmare every night. Afton would sit—
Wow! Okay. Wow.
Sit in his office watching them on the cameras that could be accessed using the passcode 1983. The
year 1983, where the bite took place.
Year his son got bit. He also kept the crying child's Fredbear plushie on the desk as a reminder of what he was trying to replicate.
Damn.
In the makeshift bedroom, there were dummy animatronics that wheeled down the hallway.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But the kids wouldn't see them as just blank dummies on wheels. Afton would pump hallucinogenic gas into the room to get the kids to think that what they were seeing was a monster. These nightmare gas canisters were being stored all throughout his underground facility. And
that makes sense.
On the bed of this makeshift bedroom was a Freddy plushie, in the hopes that the kids would pour their fear and agony into the plush, like his son did to his plushie. On the other side of the bunker where Afton recreated the crying child's walk to Fredbear's, he placed a bunch of Fredbear plushies all over the place. These Fredbear plushies had walkie-talkies inside of them. This was Afton's way of recreating his son's imaginary friend that would talk to him wherever he went. Afton would speak to the kids through his walkie-talkie sitting in his private office. After setting up the bunker,
that's crazy.
Afton was only missing one more thing: the kids to run these experiments on. He needed a way to kidnap and capture kids without—
Oh, this is where the fun times come in. Sister location. Woo!
Being caught, and he had the perfect way to do it.
Look at baby's blue eyes. that was before she got possessed by Elizabeth.
The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats.
Enter Circus Baby and the Funtime animatronics.
Circus Baby looks a lot different with blue eyes, not gonna lie. More different than she should have been.
These robots were specifically built by Afton to capture kids, featuring Circus Baby, Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, and Ballora.
That's how you know William Afton's a maniac killer.
Feature advanced technologies.
I guess a psychopathic killer.
Such as parental tracking, voice mimicking / luring, and storage tanks. Circus Baby, the star of the group, was even able to make ice cream as a way to lure kids to her. Once the kid got too close, a giant claw would reach out, grab them, and lock them in the animatronics storage tank. Some of the
oh my goodness.
Board members from Fazbear Entertainment were suspicious of these new animatronics.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Afton even
I think I know what you meant by that now.
created a new restaurant for these animatronics called Circus Baby's Pizza World. Elizabeth, William Afton's daughter, was fascinated by Circus Baby. All she wanted to do was play with her, but Afton wouldn't let her.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Oh, there's reasons, Elizabeth. There's reasons, and you didn't listen, and now it's your own fault you got killed.
We let the other...
Technically, it's William Afton's fault because he should be the one keeping an eye on the kids, and especially his own kids, but still, Elizabeth kind of got near Circus Baby, too close to Circus Baby, after her father kept telling her not to go near her. He warned her, and this is what happened. She got scooped, if you will.
Children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
She got captured by Circus Baby. Crazy.
Strictly told her to stay away from the animatronic, but one day she didn't listen. On the opening day of Circus Baby's Pizza World,
Can't believe this freaking Circus Baby's Pizza World location has only been open for one singular day.
another domino would fall in Afton's life, and Elizabeth would soon be the victim of his terrible misdeeds.
And that's when Circus Baby's
I can do
ice cream
something
cream.
special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream, although I only did it once. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3.
Yeah, I remember that. That was on day 3, that monologue she gave on day 3.
There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1.
And 1.
Time to play.
Oh, that's cool. No, bad girl, don't go close. What's wrong with you going on the stage, bro? It's not.
He's gonna die anyway.
She's asking to die, bro. She's asking to die. Never trust a psychopathic killer. I swear, people better not ask her father what he does for a living.
Ice cream.
Ah, shit, not good. As soon
Dead.
If I was Elizabeth in that situation, as soon as Circus Baby started glitching out and tweaking out like that, I'd book it for the hills, but I'd book it for the hills.
Something happened when there was one. I was no longer myself.
I was really hoping your eyes would turn green when she said, myself.
Yep.
There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment.
In an instant, Elizabeth was grabbed by Circus Baby and thrown into her stomach hatch. The sheer force of her being grabbed and thrown into the robot's storage tank was enough to kill her almost instantly. This is something that William wasn't able to test. That was until his daughter became the test. William Afton now lost another one of his kids, but this time it was all his fault. After just—
Indeed it was. It was his fault.
Yep.
I know that Elizabeth was just a kid and she didn't know any better, so that's, yeah.
one day of being
But yeah, it's mostly William Afton's fault for being stupid.
open, Circus
and not keeping a close eye on this kid. But it's also his fault because he made the animatronic do that. Like, he literally programmed it to do that, so it's also his fault for that. As well.
Yeah.
Baby's Pizza World was shut down. Afton covered up the incident by telling the public that the restaurant shut down due to gas leaks. But not everyone bought that story. The local newspaper wrote about the incident, saying, in other news, the grand opening of Circus Baby's Pizza World has apparently been canceled due to reported gas leaks in the building. Sources close to the establishment questioned the report, saying that strange activity around the area at night suggests something else is to blame. One local—
I wonder what.
is quoted as saying, everything just stopped. There was so much excitement built around this place opening, and then they just stopped talking about it. A tenant from across the street claims to have witnessed a large group of cars surrounding the building during the night, and large pieces of equipment being taken out of the building under tarps. A few weeks later, the building was for sale. There is no comment yet from the local entrepreneur who financed the venture. That local entrepreneur, William Afton, successfully covered up everything. He was—
God damn it, William Afton. You need to cause some hell, but he never did. Son of a bitch.
able to bring Circus Baby and the Funtime animatronics back down into his bunker. But once he got them there, he noticed something was different about Circus Baby. One distinct feature about Circus Baby was her blue eyes. But what once was blue eyes now were green. The
I wonder why.
Same color as Elizabeth's. In that moment, he knew that his daughter's soul attached itself to the robot. Her soul lived on in Circus Baby. Afton knew that the way Charlie went on to possess the puppet was sloppy, and it was hard to recreate without getting caught. But what if the kids' bodies were hidden where no one would ever look? What if...
Oh my god, this is where William Afton got the idea for the MCI, huh?
Just like his daughter, their bodies were stuffed into the animatronics. For Afton, Elizabeth's death quickly went from just another inconvenience to a scientific breakthrough. Afton was one step closer to harnessing the power of life itself. But one successful experiment wasn't enough. Just like the fear experiments he built in the bunker, he needed to replicate exactly what happened. He needed to recreate the accident, and he knew exactly how he was going to do it. Using the Funtime animatronics again wasn't an option. Circus Baby's Pizza World was shut down, and the public was already getting too suspicious of the animatronics. But
I bet
he didn't need the Funtime animatronics. He was going to run the experiment himself. On June 26th, 1985, William Afton made his way to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. There, he would put on the old spring Bonnie suit from Fredbear's to lure 5 kids into the back room.
Took a swim with my new friend.
I love the drawings, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Didn't care.
I really hope this music isn't copyrighted. I guess if it is, though, it's not really the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing oh shit, that's not, no, that's no good. That's not good. No bueno.
Hello. Looking for a friend?
The water's clear, come swim with me.
Wow, you like it.
Oh wow.
Oh, Golden Freddy, the one you should not have killed. The vengeful spirit. Cassidy.
One by one, Afton killed them and stuffed their bodies into the animatronics. Susie was first, being stuffed into Chica. Gabriel went into Freddy, Jeremy into Bonnie, Fritz into Foxy, and then there was Cassidy, who went into Fredbear, aka Golden Freddy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh damn.
Alright, we'll react to a little bit more of this, because I think I'm going in increments of like 15 minutes or so per episode, so it's probably going to be a 4-parter, to be honest. This is the second part. So.
At this point, Afton had no idea that the crying child spirit was in Golden Freddy, so he didn't
Really?
think twice about shoving Cassidy in there. The way Afton killed Cassidy, though, was different from the rest. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were just regular animatronics. Afton had no choice but to kill them, then stuff them into the suits. But Golden Freddy wasn't just a regular animatronic, it was a Springlock suit. The same Springlock suit that took his youngest son's life. Afton was aware of how dangerous the Springlocks were. Any bit of moisture or too much movement would cause them to snap shut, slowly killing whoever was inside. So that's exactly what he did to Cassidy. He put him into the suit and watched as the Springlocks snapped shut, cementing.
Oh, damn! Wow, that's a new thing I've never heard before. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting way of looking at it.
Cassidy's death as the most brutal of them all. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy weren't the only animatronics sitting in the back room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, though. They were joined by the security puppet, which contained the soul of Henry's daughter, Charlie. Once Afton was gone, Charlie jumped into action, almost acting as a guide for their souls, properly giving them life inside of each animatronic. After the incident, the kids were quickly reported missing by their families, and although the security cameras caught Afton luring the kids away, away, he wasn't able to fully get in trouble. Since he was wearing the spring Bonnie suit, they were never able to prove it was actually him. Afton also hid the kids' bodies where no one would ever look, so the bodies were never found.
My goodness. Imagine that. That shit crazy.
Unbelievably, Afton was able to get away with yet another crime. Because of all the bad press that came from the missing children's incident, people stopped coming to the pizzeria. After months of customers no longer showing up, Fazbear Entertainment officially shut down Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Shortly after the pizzeria shut down, Afton decided to pull the Funtime animatronics out of retirement and finally get his underground facility fully operational. He knew he couldn't
my goodness.
Try opening another Circus Babies restaurant, so he had a new idea.
Due to the massive success and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day.
Afton opened Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental. This way, he could rent out the Funtime animatronics to local birthday parties, capture kids, and bring them back to his underground bunker to be experimented on.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. Oh my god, this is a full-on new take of the story. I've never seen something so cool. Well, that's not true, but still. I had fun reacting to this, and we will react to this again in probably a couple weeks from now. So. Well, either way, that's it for us for now. Y'all, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. We sure enjoyed making it. Then we did.
So we did, babe.
So yeah, remember to stay awesome, and remember, I am the best.
Peace.
Alright.